Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ned5 here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about March Madness, how that's going so far, how my bracket's going. But before I get into that, really, first off, I want to apologize for not uploading these past few days. You know, I've been pretty busy with March Madness, really. These pretty much for the whole weekend since it started. For all the games this weekend. You know, when it comes to March Madness, I'm a huge nut. I'm watching every game. And that's where I kind of spent a lot of my time, and so I do apologize for that. I should have at least tried to stop at some point when I had a chance and try and make a video. But part way through that, it was around maybe Saturday, Sunday, or so up until now. I've been trying to figure out how to do something here, and I finally figured it out. And that's again why I wasn't uploading this either, because I wanted this to be my next video, and I was trying to set it all up just so it could be awesome. And it opened me up to a lot more things, and I'm going to get to showing you guys what it is right now. I hope you guys enjoy it. March Madness 2K14, baby! Oh, guys, this is freaking incredible. I can't believe it. We got March Madness 2K14. This is freaking incredible. I am so stoked, especially I played a little bit of it. It is so fun. I haven't played an actual game yet. I was playing a bit of Blacktop, doing Andrew Wiggins versus Jabari Parker. So fun. Oh man, guys. Now there are a few things I gotta say that a few things. I don't know if this is the mods fault or the game's fault. But if you guys know, you know, sometimes if you block someone or if you make contact with someone, you might get a little like woozy or dizzy where you can't control your guy. He gets like in an animation. These animations are so faulty, and like I said, don't know if it's I'm pretty sure it's the game, because I don't think the mods, you know, did the animations. If they made animations, I don't even know what to say after that, but they still did an incredible job on these guys. And right here, I'm going to have Duke in, but I'm also going to have the Jayhawks, so I want to be home. But these teams, you know, that they made, the logos, the players, all this, they did such a good job. And by the way, I'll let you guys know why I picked Duke and Kansas in a second. Not just because of Jabari and Andrew Wiggins. It's because of a whole nother reason. Like I said, I'm going to be mentioning about my bracket, and that's where I kind of want to bring these two guys in. So, NCAA CBS logo right there, looking fine. And, you know, I can't believe it. It's crazy how, you know, how much effort they put into this. Now, although they put a lot of effort, I can't really show the full effort. You'll see here probably when the crowd comes up. I'll actually skip this here. Let's see if the crowd shows up. The crowd, because, you know, like I said, I needed to have this run smoothly on my computer as much as I could, and right here, it kind of looks a little bit laggy for the most part. So I'll skip all the, you know, see, player intros look pretty smooth, though. Rasheed Solomon, Quinn Cook, you know, all these guys showing up, Emil Jefferson. So I'm going to skip that. Let's see if I can, anyway. So, alright, got the jump ball going. As you can see right here, one thing that I kind of had a little bit of an issue with was you could see the background of Kansas doesn't have anything there. Duke does have one, Kansas doesn't, though. So, I don't know, they should have an update for it soon. So, you know, whenever they have an update, you know, that's when you're supposed to just download it again. So I'm going to be doing that. But right now we're just going to watch the computers play. I'll be uploading gameplays soon. I guarantee you that. It's going to be so fun trying to upload gameplays with this. You know, I was going to have a little bit of trouble trying to get used to a keyboard, because I'm like, my Xbox, for the Xbox 360 controller, I believe you actually have to have some sort of special USB connector. Like, I had one, but it was like a plug and play for, like, so you could charge it while you play. But I guess there's one that's similar, but it has a syncing option on it as well. And so I believe that you have to get that one in order to use it on the PC, because I couldn't use the normal one with I was trying to use XPadder with it. It wouldn't work. So that was kind of an issue I was having with it, but I ended up using my PS2 controller, which works just fine, because I actually have a plug. This was for my PS3, so I can have like an extra controller for the PS3. It was you plug it in, and then it turns into USB cable. You plug that in, and then it works fine. It doesn't have the home button, but it still worked. It still worked good. And so, you know, and even I think I can play with friends, because I believe if I can find it, I have a splitter for the PS2, so it can split one controller into two, so I can plug in two controllers into one slot. But yeah, anyways, getting to what I wanted to talk about here. but I mean, it was just I got so caught up in this game. Look at this. It's so well put, especially for just the bad quality that I have it set at right now. And so what I'm hoping to do here is, I don't know if you guys have seen me on Twitter mention for my bracket, how it's been going and everything like that lately. Which, by the way, if you guys, whether you guys are doing bad or good, let me know how your brackets are doing. Let me know, like who you got left going on in your Elite Eight, who you still have a chance with, who do you have in your Final Four that hasn't been knocked out yet, and your finals and all that. I'm gonna leave my finals as a bit of a secret, but for my Final Four, I actually still have all my Final Four picks still there. Elite Eight. The reason I picked these two teams, as I said, Duke and Kansas, was because those are the two teams. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Joel Embiid's taking free throws, I believe, and it's horrible camera work. This is another thing. Okay, there we go. But yeah, terrible camera work in this game when it comes to that. So if I ever take free throws, that might screw me over. But hopefully it doesn't. I think it only does it on the first free throw anyways. And also, I'm going to be changing the camera mode for me. I'm going to be doing the 2K style. But, like I said, the reason I chose these two teams was because they were the two teams that pretty much, I felt like kind of screwed me. Although I did have a few teams going on to the Sweet 16. I have actually I got 10 of 16 Sweet 16 picks, right? Other than that, right now, pretty much out of those 10, I need to have 6 of those guys move on because I already know Duke and Kansas aren't moving on, which those are two teams I had in the Elite Eight, which unfortunately they lost. But, I feel like my Final Four pick, I'll go with Florida first here. I feel like Florida's going to be doing pretty good because if they can beat UCLA, they got to go against Stanford or Dayton. And I think they're going to definitely destroy either team they play, honestly. And, of course, Stanford did beat Kansas, but that was because Andrew Wiggins just wasn't playing well. That's the thing. The Florida guys are consistent. And, I thought Andrew Wiggins was too, to be honest, but I don't know what happened to him. Stanford, they did pretty well. They beat New Mexico, which was a good team. They beat Syracuse, they didn't beat Syracuse. Stanford beat New Mexico, but then Stanford beat Kansas, so... Dayton, however, they beat Syracuse. I actually predicted that game because I predicted West Michigan to go over Syracuse and then Dayton to beat West Michigan. So fortunately, that actually fell through for me. But like I said, I've mentioned before, on Twitter, that I'm actually playing for money for right now, not just the tournament challenge, but with a group of like a bunch of guys. So my friend's friend, actually, he was setting up a whole tournament, like, you pay $10 to enter in your bracket, and you can enter as many brackets as you want, and then, whoever gets the best score, because they do scoring a little bit differently. Like, the first round, I believe, was, like, 2 points. I think it was, like, 2 points a game you got right, and then the next round was 4, I believe, that round of 32. I believe that was, 4 points or something like that, and I was in first after Saturday. But on Sunday, with Kansas losing, with Wichita State losing, and I believe that was it. And then there was Tennessee and Mercer, which screwed me there. Oh, and then UNC. Those are 3 teams: Kansas, Wichita State, and UNC. Those 3 teams, I had them going on to the Sweet 16, and unfortunately they lost, and it was by short margins as well. UNC. I think UNC was the team that screwed themselves over with calling the timeout, and it just didn't go off in time. What was the other one? Like I said, Kansas, that was a close game. They just lost that one. And then Wichita State, I felt like that game, Clay Anthony Early was killing it. They should have given the ball to him for the last shot. And by the way, they were down by 2. They should have driven it for a 2. They had a fast break to go. They had like 4 seconds to get it down court, and they took a stupid shot like that. That guy just, I didn't see who got shot that ball there, but they took a stupid shot. They, I felt like because they only needed 2 points, they didn't have to go for the win. They could have, I felt like they were good enough that they could have won it in overtime. But maybe, I guess they didn't think so. They're like, we have to win it here, because if we go into overtime, because some teams think that way, like, we're so close, it's the closest chance we get. If we end up going into overtime, this team's going to gather themselves, reassess themselves and be able to take over in overtime. But if we hit a winner here, then they can't do anything. It's over, we win. But then there's another, again, there's also that chance of losing right then and there and not giving yourself any more of a chance in overtime. And I felt like Wichita State kind of would have had that if they I felt like if they drove the ball, they made that layup or dunk, whatever. If they got that 2-pointer, I felt like if they tied it, went to overtime, I think they could have taken it over and beaten Kentucky. And it went back and forth for a while. Clay Anthony early was hitting shots left and right. I felt like if they were going to give it a last shot, if it was going to be a three or just any shot in general, they should have given it to him. Instead, Van Fleet, took a deep three that was really bad off the timeout, because that timeout, I felt like, it was actually Skip Bayless said this, I'm kind of getting some stuff off him, but he said that, because that timeout that he actually got, that Kentucky got time to, set up their defense and everything. But if you got on fast break after that shot, after I believe it was a free throw Julius Randle made, or he might have missed one, but they got the ball up, they had a few seconds left, they could have driven it up, taken it 2, done whatever, but calling that timeout kind of gave them that chance to gather themselves and get a good defense set up. But that's just me, and Wichita State still did really well. And like I said, my Final Four picks are still good. I got Florida, Michigan State, Arizona, and Louisville in the Final Four. And for right now, for the Elite Eight, like I said, Duke and Kansas are the only two that teams that I have out. Other than that, I've got Florida and then Kansas, which now is going to be Dayton probably. I'm going to assume, or Stanford, but I think Dayton's going to win that one. And then Arizona and Wisconsin, that should be a good matchup. So I got Arizona win that one. Louisville and Duke, which I'm thinking it's going to be Louisville and Michigan, hopefully. And unless Tennessee somehow pulls off the upset. But if Tennessee pulls off the upset, Louisville's going to win. But if it's against Michigan, I feel like that's going to be a tough thing to try and overcome. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be pretty rough for them. So let's go on here. We got Connecticut and Iowa State. I think Connecticut's got that one locked down. Hopefully, Iowa State's still pretty good. I forgot what the guy's name was. Like I think I mentioned this before. If not, I'll mention it now. I don't pay attention too much to college basketball until, March Madness, and a little bit before that, just so I can kind of get, a good look at the teams, a better look at the teams, since I haven't looked at them all here. And I'll watch games here and there even, but I haven't, looked at the teams too often, so I kind of want to look at them, like, towards the end of the year, see where they're at, and kind of have a better assumption, like, oh, they're doing well right now, they could win their first game, but, afterwards they might lose their second game depending on who they play, stuff like that. And, Iowa State, they had one guy, Kane, I forgot his first name, but he is such a monster driving in, and that's what kind of killed UNC. But he did get into early foul trouble, and that's where I feel like UNC kind of took over and almost were able to do something. And especially James McAdoo, he was struggling a little bit, but he kind of caught fire near the end of the game. But then Kane was able to, I believe it's Patrick Kane, but I'm obviously going to be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's. I'm like 99% sure that's the guy. Yeah, I'm 100% sure that's the guy on the Blackhawks. I don't know why I'm saying 99%. I'm 100% sure that's the player on the Blackhawks. But yeah, so I think he's gonna be a driving force against Connecticut, but I feel like Connecticut can pull it out. And then Virginia, Michigan State. I got Michigan State winning that one. I think that's gonna be a tough one as well, but I think Michigan State will pull it out. And like I said, Final Four: Florida, Michigan State, Arizona, Louisville. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to see that game. Or to see hopefully see that Final Four. And I actually got off I got off topic when I was talking about my my friends tournament for money and all that stuff. And like I was mentioning, they've got a lot of people in there. It's $10 a bracket. Enter as many brackets as you want. Get $10 for $10. And whoever wins gets all the money. They do have, he's contemplating whether to have a first and second place or first, second, and third. Because he's not just going to give all the money to one guy. He's going to at least give some other person a chance. Right now, I'm in the top 3. I was first at a point on Saturday, but on Sunday, I got knocked down. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to pull that off, but I am in third right now, just behind by a few points. And so they do scoring a little bit differently. They don't do it normally like a normal bracket does. They go by what is it? They go by their own points. Like first round is like 2 points, second round is 4 points. I don't know what what the Sweet 16 is gonna be, but yeah. So I'm looking good so far. Hopefully, oh my God, I had something in my throat there, but hopefully, I can come out and win that, and I'm hoping with the money I get, because it's like $500-600 out of that, and so you know, according to them, like if I get first, I'll be getting at least about $450 or so, maybe even more. And I think that I could maybe buy a good gaming PC with that. If not, I'll, you know, probably save it for a gaming PC, see what happens there. But you know, try and do that, you know, so I can make better videos, because even then, gaming PC, not just for gaming but for recording videos and stuff, can help out a lot. Because my friend has one, and he's like, I don't use it much for gaming, but it works so well for everything else. So I think I'm gonna try and do that, and you know, help myself out, make better videos for you guys. We can have good video, you know, better quality videos on this channel, quicker videos, you know, get a lot of them out there, so I don't have to keep on struggling like this. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, leave your, you can, like, if you want, guys, you can tweet me your bracket. Oh, looks like we're in a horrible situation again here. But leave me your brackets, you know, in the comments. Like, if you can tweet me a picture, or just kind of let me know who's in your Elite 8 and Final 4. Don't make it too huge or anything like that, like a big comment, because it ends up somehow going to spam. I don't know if people report it as spam or what, but I look in the, and it says, like, review spam. I'm like, what? And then I click it, and it's like, oh, you know, like, this was you know, this is a comment I would want to read. Why is it, you know, saying it's spam? So, I mean, I guess just word your thing carefully, I guess. Like, don't space stuff out and everything. You know, just kind of tell me straight up. I'll be able to understand, no problem. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do have a series on this coming up soon, so I'm going to be working on that, and hopefully you guys like that. And I got actually from another YouTuber who I'll mention in my first video for that series. So I can't wait for that. And I'll let you guys know, like I said, I'll let you guys know in that video who the YouTuber is, but for now I'll just keep it on the DL until I'm able to get my first gameplay out of this college basketball game. Oh man, this is gonna be so awesome. I can't wait to start uploading gameplays on this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you guys want to see more of this series, you know, hit that thumbs up and subscribe, so you guys can be, you know, on the ball with all these videos. And like I said, you know, with March Madness, that's why I was busy these past few days. So I do apologize, but I'll be getting back on that. I'll be getting some videos out, getting achievement guides out, getting some NCAA gameplays out. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get back on a roll here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace.